Remembering a hero, the funeral for Officer Eric Talley will be held in Colorado this Tuesday.
We can never thank Officer Talley or his family enough for their sacrifice, but we will not forget it. Many are alive today because of the actions of Eric Talley.
During the supermarket shooting in Boulder, Officer Talley ran straight toward the danger to save the lives of so many others. Tributes have poured in from across the country for the slain hero, who leaves behind a wife and 7 children. And now the Tunnel to Towers Foundation is doing their part to chip in. Let's bring in their CEO, Frank Siller. Frank, thank you so much for being here. You do such fantastic work for so many people throughout the country and have for years. Tell us a little bit about Eric Talley and why it's so important to you to help the Talley family.
Well, it's so important because Eric gave his life and left behind a wife and 7 children. And for him to rush in and go towards, as you just said, towards the danger to save people, it's just incredible. So the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, you know, we've been helping first responders who died in the line of duty, their families that are left behind for years, and none more important than Eric Talley's family right now. We want to make sure that that mortgage is paid off. His mortgage is paid off by Easter. His family is very spiritual, very religious. He gave up a very good job in IT. They made a decision, him and his wife Leah, that he wanted to go into law enforcement and protect and serve. Well, you know what? We better serve him and his family right now. Go to tunneltotowers.org. You can donate as little as $11 a month. All the people come together, and this is a Fox and Friends campaign, because this is the only place I'm going to ask that we make sure that we pay off this mortgage, and Fox and Friends viewers have been phenomenal. We're already over halfway there.
Wow, so you're over halfway there, so it's important that our viewers get over to that website and help. So I want to ask you what your conversations have been like. I know you spend time talking with these families. In this particular case, what have those conversations been like, and how is the family feeling? You know, obviously the wife and 7 children. How is everyone feeling about your commitment to this cause right now?
Well, obviously, Leah is going through so much, his widow, and but nonetheless, she's relieved to know that she's not going to have a mortgage. That's a tremendous burden taken off of her. I spoke to Chief Harold, who relayed the message to the family that what we were doing, and they were overwhelmed, and they can't believe the kindness of so many people. But, you know, yesterday I was speaking to his dad, Eric's dad, Shay Talley, and I was on the phone for quite a while, and we were talking about his son. You know, he's talking about his son that he just lost, and it was a very emotional conversation because it brought me back to when I lost my brother on 9/11. And, you know, my brother was the youngest of 7, but he was our real little brother, and we raised him. So he's as much a son to me as he was my brother. But I felt his pain, and he relayed a story, which is incredible. And I asked him if it was okay if I mentioned it today on Fox. That when his son was training, Eric was training, they would say, listen, if you're in a situation, the police, and you're by yourself, you have to wait. You should wait for backup before you go in and try to help whomever. And he said to his dad, I don't know if I could do that. This is obviously before March 22nd when he gave his life. He goes, I don't know if I could do that, knowing that there's people that need my immediate help. And you know what? That's exactly what he did. He went right in there to save others. And it's incredible. He's an incredible hero.
Yeah, that's an incredible testimony to who he was as a person. And I know, you know, Frank, you come in and you meet these families at such distressing times. You have so much empathy from your own personal experience for what they're going through. And I know that you lift them up in times when they need it most. So thank you so much for everything that you do and for being with us today. And remember, to our audience, please go to tunneltotowers.com. Take a look, help out if you can for this amazing family that certainly needs your help. Thank you so much. .org. We appreciate it.